In this lecture section, we'll take a look at data sources, including the U.S. Census Bureau and other sources. The decennial census data is taken once every 10 years, so the last years available are for 2000 and 2010. An SF1 file is a summary file, which reports the data from the short form for the entire population. It includes characteristics such as the population, age, sex, race, families, households, and housing units within the unit. It's collected at the level of a tract, a block group, or a block. The year 2000 summary file SF3 would include the long form, with 1 in 6 households being surveyed. It's a random survey, and it also includes information on income, poverty, educational attainment, citizenship, employment, workplace, disability, transportation, travel time to work, detailed housing attributes, housing value, residency, and languages spoken and ancestry. This data is collected at the tract and block group level, but not at the block level. The American Community Survey replaces the long-form questionnaire in SF3 data for 2010. It randomly selects about 3 million addresses each year to participate, and has rolling 1, 3, and 5-year estimates and 90% confidence intervals. An add and subtract margin of error to and from estimate is used to get the confidence interval. ACS data includes age, sex, race, family and relationships, income and benefits, health insurance, education, veteran status, disabilities, where you work and how you get there, where you live and how much you pay for certain essentials. The 1-year estimates are the most current, and they apply to data with populations of 65,000 plus. They're the smallest sample size of a unit within the census, and less reliable than the 3 to 5 year estimates. They're best used when currency is more important than precision, or when analyzing large populations. They're not available for tracts or block groups. The 3-year estimates apply to data with populations of 20,000 and more. They're a larger sample size than the 1 year. They're more reliable than 1 year, but less reliable than 5 year. They're best used when analyzing smaller populations or geographies not available for the 1 year estimates. They're not available for tracts or block groups. The ACS 5-year estimates include data for all areas, tracts and block groups. They include the largest sample size, the most reliable but least current information, and they're best used when analyzing small populations or when precision is more important than currency. So the 2005 to 2009, the 2006 to 2010, etc. And the 2006-2010 are only available for county, city, town, place, American Indian area, Alaska Native area, Hawaiian homeland, and tracts. Block group estimates are available only in the ACS summary file. Downloading block group data happens through the census website. You find the tables of interest and their sequence number in the sequence number and table number spreadsheet. And then you download the sequences that contain those tables. Other census data include the economic census, population estimates, and the annual economic surveys. Another good resource is Data Ferret, which is a good way to do research when you know what you're looking for but you don't know quite how to find it. Other geospatial data sources include information from the Federal Geographic Data Committee. This is the nationwide data publishing effort known as the National Spatial Data Infrastructure. It was established by presidential order and is responsible for standards, policies, and web portals. FGDC activities are administered through the FGDC hosted by the U.S. Geological Survey. We discussed this earlier in the semester when we were looking for information about data sources. Spatial data packaging includes metadata, which is documentation enabling intelligent use and interpretation of data. Data contents, which are provided by geographic area or seamlessly with extraction by area. Quality of geographic features. Vector maps are generalized for small-scale maps, and raster maps vary by pixel size. Coordinate system is included, and file format, plus information on the download and web service. Classification of map layers can happen when looking at Earth as a living system. So living things are on, under, or above the Earth's surface. They depend on the Earth and its environment for well-being and are organized into political, social, territorial, and other arrangements. Map layers in this case might include physical features, such as the Earth's surface and subsurface, environmental features, such as the atmosphere, climate, and weather, living thing populations, people, animals, plants, and microbes, organizational features such as political, legal, administrative, and ecosystem information. National map orthoimagery is information on this is found at nationalmap.gov/viewer. This replaces digital orthophoto quadrangles. The information here is high resolution and seamless in UTM coordinate format. They're rectified to remove distortions at 1 meter resolution and 0.5 meter or 1 foot in urban areas. They're available only in natural color. The national elevation data replaced the digital elevation model system. This provides a seamless raster map with 30 meter resolution for the nation and 10 meter or better in some areas. Land cover information is available through the nationalmap.gov, and it maps out natural and man-made surface features collected from satellite data in 1992, 2001, and updated in 2006. National hydrography data sets are available from the USGS. These include water bodies, lines, and points, and identify segments with network coding for water flow and direction. National water data sets are also available, including stream flow conditions, 5,000 stream gauges with telemetry transmits depth, and program estimates for flow rate. The data on water can be very useful if you want to know about the water resources within a particular watershed. Some examples of geospatial data sources: data.gov, geoplatform.gov, nationalatlas.gov, nces.ed.gov, which is the National Center for Educational Statistics, or individual universities and state clearinghouses, such as here in Ohio, OGRIP, the Ohio Geographically Referenced Imagery Program, local GIS departments, and libraries. Some commercial resources include Esri, Google, engineering companies, and some other data sources. There are many commercial remote sensing sources as well. Historic GIS websites include nhgis.org, the Projects and Programs page for the Association of American Geographers, and the People Maps page for Esri.com. In summary, we went through, over the last several lectures, GIS coordinates, map projections, vector data, map formats, U.S. Census geographic files, and finally, census and other data files. And this concludes the lecture for this section, which focused on Tutorial Chapter 5.